You've seen how ratios can be used to calculate percents. In this video, we look at visual models to help convert from fractional form to percents. Let's look at an example. In this collection of Easter eggs, what percentage of them are red or purple? We want to know the percent of eggs that are red or purple. There are a total of 18 eggs, and 9 of them are red or purple. So the part-whole ratio becomes 9 to 18, or 1 to 2. We can use an area model to show 1/2. Take that same area model and divide it into a 10 by 10 grid. You can use grid paper to create this model. Take the area from the fraction model and overlay it on the 10 by 10 model. You'll see that the percent grid shows 50%. Because 50 of the small squares are shaded. Let's look at another example. In this collection of fruit, which type of fruit represents 25% of the total? In this example, we're given the percent and we want to find the fractional amount. There are a total of 20 pieces of fruit. We could set up a proportion to find the number of fruit that make up 25%. This is what the proportion would look like. But let's use an area model. Using the 10 by 10 grid, here is 25% marked out as a rectangle. We then take a similar square to the 10 by 10 grid and divide it into 20 sections, overlapping the 25% onto the 20 section model shows that the ratio is 5/20. So going back to the fruit display, we see that the bananas and lemons are in groups of 5. So either of these makes up 25%, which is what is shown in this proportion. Let's look at a final example. In this collection of lights, what combination of lights accounts for 75% of the total? There are a total of 16 lights. Here are the ratios for orange, red, and yellow. Orange is 4 out of 16, red is 8 out of 16, and yellow is 4 out of 16. Take a square and divide it into 16 sections. We shade them in for each color of light. We then take a 10 by 10 grid and shade in the same corresponding areas. You'll see that they make up 25%, 50%, and 25%. This means that any combination of red and yellow or red and orange lights results in 75% of the lights.